I told you I
How
had to
could
go to
you
bed.
leave 4 rolls?
You said finish it tomorrow, and I'm glad I did because I haven't had a nap. I've been working since 5 a.m. It's almost 8 o'clock.
And this
So,
what?
how long y'all gonna be on here? I'm about to take a shower.
I need to finish this blanket.
Okay, well, I will be right back.
Okie dokie, Smokey.
Man, I was trying to watch too.
I'm getting out the car.
Okay. I do not like ginger, man. Cheese. Why do
I probably
ginger make
smell
mouth
like
taste like? Uh, I have to. I have to drink it. Huh? What'd you say? No. Well, I was told ginger helps better, so that's what I'm gonna
let go.
do. Gail, bye. She going in and out, 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 in and out. All right. So let's crochet. Let's get it going while I sip my little tea. Get it going. I'm so out of it. So out of it. What's that noise? Why it sound like it's outside?
You know my window's open. You know the Bronx is a
Ah,
little Bronx is
I
a,
actually thought it was still Gail. That's why I'm looking like, why would I hear her if I took her off?
you know we got a city that never sleeps over here.
Yeah, I know. And it's nice out too, so yeah.
Yeah. So I did a diaper cover. So this is what I did.
It
But
looks good.
then I saw another diaper cover. It's by Newborn Knots. This is where my self-diagnosed OCD comes in. And wait,
Oh, I saw that one before.
and I was like, ooh, I think I like this one because it has the 4 buttons, and I'm just dying to use these Mickey Mouse buttons.
You could have used the Mickey Mouse buttons on the other one.
I know, but I can only see me using them once because this seems like it's uneven.
I don't see it being uneven. Yeah, I see it being uneven.
It's uneven.
I see it. But how did that happen? Wait, no,
That's not
this
the pattern.
you can fix that though. That's not something that
It's the pattern.
I don't understand. Well, you know what? I never follow patterns. I don't follow patterns. I don't know why. I just don't. Um, I might look at it, but I don't really follow it.
My kids coming home. Hold on.
So, Diva scissors.
So I'm almost there. Working on it.
So you started all over.
I did.
You have a due date?
What's today? Wednesday?
The 19th.
Friday.
You can do that in like in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that in like 10 minutes. So, if anybody have any questions, they can ask any questions and I can answer questions while I'm on here. This is a one in a lifetime event. Oh, I gotta finish this. What's your question? Because I'm not stressed out. Because kids stress me out. So because kids stress me out, and why would you stress yourself out? So maybe you need to learn how to crochet. You want me to teach you? Why are you stressing yourself out? What are you talking about, Elijah? Go drink some tea. You won't be stressed out. Hot tea. So, ooh, what the hell? I thought it ripped. I thought I was about to say, how did that happen? But my finger went in the middle of it. I was about to say, oh no, we're not doing this. I was gonna find a way to fix it without even taking it apart because we ain't got no time. This needs to be going like last week, last month, last year. It need to be going. But I put it down, and when I put it down, everything got tangled up. So I guess that's why a lot of people use bobbins. There's a lot of people that can't take bobbins. There's a lot of people that can't go without bobbins. Um, there's some people that use bobbins and still it get tangled up. I mean, I guess it depends on everybody and how they do what they do when they do it. I don't know. I just know when I use bobbins, it does not um it does not work the way you may need it. So because it doesn't work the way you may need it, there's really no need for me to use them. Plus, I crochet like I want to get to the nitty gritty. I want to get to the meat. I need to get to the meat straight. So I kind of sort of like just start and don't have to worry about no bobbins. Do you use bobbins? You should know, right?
Um, no, I use cakes when I need them. I guess there's huge bobbins. Only when I'm doing blankets. I guess
What?
I said cakes.
Oh,
Um,
so you use a winder and wind it up, but
not too much, but because like if I'm having like your patterns and I need a little piece in the middle, then I do it. Like if I have, sorry, I have like yarn right here. I have my pound or whatever, and I need it. I will literally pull the middle out for the sides,
I do that.
and that's what I do. If I need like a small color in the middle, I might have a little bobbin in the middle, but I don't like to have it like small ones. I just let it flow from the the skin. I don't know.
Yeah, but I guess what I mean is the ones in the middle, the ones that everybody have a problem with, because they all hanging down and they all get kind of tangled. I'm not gonna lie, my shit is tangled.
Oh yeah.
My shit is tangled.
Oh yeah. Wait, where's
It's
my?
it's all tangled, but the more I crochet, the more I move, it just slips apart. So it's not. It doesn't get to the point where like it's a knot and it's a big ball. I'm not gonna say it never happens, but it don't happen more than not at all.
I have a project somewhere.
It's actually It's actually relaxing because I feel like taking it apart is relaxing. Maybe I'm crazy, but some people don't like that part, but it actually does not bother me at all. I just want to get to my graph, start it. I don't want to have to prepare bobbins. I don't want to have to do none of that. I just want to get to the meat.
Yeah. So like, here's one of my blankets that I'm doing. This doesn't bother me.
No, it doesn't either. It doesn't bother me either.
So, but like, see, here's one little roll like this in the middle. That's what I'll have because this is like a roll from another thing that I must have did before, and it was laying around the house, and this is what I use. So I might have a bunch of these around the house from before.
So, okay. That makes my anxiety go crazy because if I pull out another skein and I already have some that I use that has left over, I always try to use what I had left over first. So because I have back-to-back projects, I already know what I'm going to use for those back-to-back projects. I write it in my journal, so I know what's going to be next. And whatever I'm using for this one that I'm going to need in the next one, I put it to my little diva bag because all of my projects are in a diva bag. Or this is a diva drawer because I had bought a drawer where I put just my stuff in. It's like 3 or 4 drawers, and then it has little drawers. So I put each one has a project, and I will keep all the yarn that I need in there. I keep the graph in there, the highlighter. Each one have a pair of scissors. Each one. This is why I have like 5 sets of these because each one has its own hook, and I do that on purpose. It's reasons why people do that, and my reason is because I just want to go in there and everything that I left. Like, say if a whole week passed and I'm not able to get to it, but when I get back, sometimes we don't remember some things, but I start remembering because everything is already in there. The graph is already, highlighted and put to the side, and I don't have to worry about saying, "Where's my sister's? What hook did I use?" Because to be honest with you, sometimes I use an I or sometimes I use a J hook. The reason why I do that is because recommended hook size for the worst weight yarn is the I, which is 5.5 millimeter. That's the recommended. But sometimes when I'm doing like a baby blanket, and I would do my graph like 110 by 110 or 120 by 120, just to give it a little bit more weight, length, make it a little bit size, the size a little bit bigger. I would use the jet hook.
Yeah, but also because I crochet tight. So I noticed earlier this said worsted weight 4.5, but the gauge said 15 stitches would give me 10 centimeters, which is 4 inches. But when I did it, it didn't. So I had to go up to the eye hook.
Right.
So you also have to play with it.
Hey, Dana Dang, how art thou? How art thou?
You hear my daughter mimicking you.
That's I had my friend on yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yes, the day before yesterday. She's the one who she used to always say it to me, and I'm like, how art thou? The very first time she said that to me, I'm looking at her like, the hell? Where we at? But the crazy thing is I said, thou art fine. And she was like, that's why you might be, that's why you might be, that's why you. She is crazy, but I love her. We've been friends since seventh grade. The crazy thing about it is we've been friends seventh grade, eighth grade. We didn't go to the same high school. We didn't go to the same college. We never worked together, and we still remain friends. That is a good ass friend because we didn't we didn't have any encounters together for us to still bond, but we still found ways to see each other, hang out with each other, call each other. And I think it was a hiatus where I didn't speak to her for like maybe 5, 6 years. And then after that, Facebook happened. She got on Facebook and I was like, girl, I haven't seen you in a long time. And we hooked up. And ever since then, it's just been like we speak to each other all the time. I literally just texted her earlier today. Like, it's the best thing in the world to have a friend that you can love and who can be by your side, because it was times where I needed help, she needed help, and we were right there for each other. But the significance of the whole situation is the fact that we only went to school together for 2 years. That's it. I went to high school in a whole nother city, not another city, but all the way at the end of the city. And I went to college in another town. So it was completely crazy how we just hooked up.
Well, I have my friends are few, but I have my friends that are my sisters. Like we grew up together, and my grandmother always kept us together. Like there's the ones where we've been together for so long. It's like, oh, grandma said you need to come upstairs.
Yeah.
And my grandmother hasn't changed her number, so they know who to call. And so we've been together almost since birth. So they're few.
Oh, that's cool. Her mom is like my mom. My mom is like her mom. And it's crazy because her mom was, I don't know what happened, but I know I was walking somewhere with her mom and somebody said something to her and I gave her that look because, Jersey girls, they got that look like, what did you say? What did you say to my mama? She's not even my blood mama. And I'm like, what did you say? And the lady was like, hold up, hold up, hold up. She was like, wait a minute, hold up. I don't mean to do no disrespect. And then, because she didn't even know what the hell was going on, but my face tells everything. My face tells everything before my mouth say anything. So I didn't realize that I gave her that, who the hell you talking to, look. Don't be talking to her like that. I don't even remember what the lady said, but I know one thing, she didn't say that again. Whatever she said, she never said it again. She was like, I'm so sorry. And this is an older lady. She could be my mama. And I don't disrespect my elders, but it was something she said. I'm not going to get into it, but it was something she said that was very disrespectful, and I ain't like that. I am adding my tail so I don't have to weave. And I am going to use the end of this because being that I only have 10 rolls left, there is no need for me to get any more new yarn. Whatever yarn I have on my blanket already that may be hanging from like the other rolls, that's what I'm going to use. There's no need for me to waste any more yarn. I do not waste yarn at all whatsoever. So I'm going to use whatever yarn I have already on my blanket, and I only have 10 more rows left, so it makes no sense to get any more. My glasses, I can't see. It's black. I can't see. Oh Lord. Do you have the art light?
No.
Girl, Gail bought it for me, saved my life. But not just with the black yarn. With just about all of them. I'm blind now. Like I really can't see a lot anymore. And I don't like saying blind, but like my seeing is very, very my vision is impaired so bad now that I can't I can't see with the glasses, which is crazy because I just got the glasses. I just got my eyes checked earlier this year. So I don't like that part. But I'm gonna go back and find out like why is my vision so bad?
I
So
was
what huh?
I was tempted to buy the light up hooks.
It's to me it's not worth it. To me it's not.
Just one.
You
But
just want to buy it because you just want to say you have it.
yeah, just one.
I bought it.
Ah,
I'm telling you, it's not worth it though.
hey, Miss Annette.
How art thou?
Mother.
Yeah, the light up thing actually didn't even help for what you needed to use. You need to use it so that it can light up your yarn so that you can see better. Or I don't crocheting in the dark is the stupidest thing ever to me. I wouldn't do that because that kind of mess up your eyes even more. But not only that, the light up thing only lights up just this area. It's not gonna light up everything. So I don't see the reason in doing that. But I did see some people say, "Oh, this is the best thing in the world." I honestly believe they're lying just to say that they did it because to do a whole well for me to do a whole entire Graphghan, I need to see it. It's not mindless crocheting. Um, you can mindless crochet, but you need to see the pattern. You need to see what you're doing, and it's not gonna work right with that light up hook.
Oh, hey, Miss Gayla. Working on some graphs. Mm.
Oh, okay. So, Miss Gayla, I've always wanted to speak to you about that too. The graphs because it was something that I did see, but I'll speak to you about that personally. I did see something on Facebook or something. Well, that's if you want me to, because you could be like, what you gotta say to me? You ain't gotta say nothing to me. I don't need you to say anything to me. But yeah, it was something I saw, and I just felt like, you're a great crocheter. You need better. Mm, mm. I think Gail got what 10 more rows. She said no. She said 4. She gonna come on here and do 4 rows. It's crazy. I need some cold water. I can't go without cold water.
Just make sure you finish that tea, please. Drink up. You can even throw the little pinky up and be fancy. So she's making a face, you guys, because she's drinking some ginger tea and she's not feeling it. But she didn't know how strong ginger tea is, and she threw 2 bags in. So she's getting
Dumbest thing ever.
She's getting a little hit in the chest. With the
Yeah, it's really hitting me. I think it's working though. I had real bad indigestion.
It's clearing up that chest nice and good.
I actually think it is working. It's kind of going down.
Okay,
I think it is. I don't know.
Sip, 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 sip. Another sip.
I need some water.
Okay, you can drink some water, but get that tea in.
How can anybody eat or drink ginger, man?
I don't.
Really good.
I don't look. You hear my daughter? She's coming.
The little boy next door. Well, he ain't a little boy. He in high school. Him and his mom they're the one who told me to get the ginger tea. So I got the ginger tea, and he was like, "It's really good." And I'm like, "No, it's not.
It's really good.
It's not good."
You gotta get the brand, specific one.
You hear her? She said you got to get a specific brand.
It's Lipton.
No. No. That's not the one.
All brands are nasty.
I'm gonna send you the brand.
She said she.
Celestial seasons.
Do we usually get? We didn't get Celestial, Anaya. We usually get Celestial.
I'm sorry, I
She
think you
said-
went all the way in the room.
She said, which one you usually get Celestial seasoning? I mean, Celestial seasoning. The Celestial ones?
Because I have Lipton and Celestial. I didn't know which one to get. I got both.
I mean, that sounds bad me saying it. It's wrapped in the middle, but it's wrapped in the middle.
She said she's going to find it and send it to you.
Dopey smoky. I don't know if I want to drink this ever again. But I bought 2 because I wasn't sure which one to get. So I bought the Lipton and the Celestial season. Oh, I actually got 3. Now that I'm thinking about it, Yogi.
Yogi?
Yeah, I got Yogi, Celestial season. Oh, bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yogi, Celestial seasons, and Lipton.
Oh, she gets Bigelow.
They had that. I got what I knew.
Oh, this one doesn't look bad.
No, it has the.
It has plus probiotics, supports healthy digestion.
Yeah, they both said that.
Oh, this one is a lemon ginger.
Yeah, I saw it. I didn't want lemon. That's why I didn't get it.
It might have tasted better than.
Listen.
Where you going, Andreas?
Oh my gosh. Annette and her Mad Singer. I can't watch that no more. It's so not. It got boring. I think when these shows have seasons 1, 2, 3, 4, and 10, like it starts getting boring for me. I can't do it.
Kamora's watching it too.
You want your entree, mommy?
Yeah, I can't do it. It's not entertaining to me anymore. There's I think I'm going to add a border to this. Usually I'll add the border, but I wasn't sure if I wanted it or not, so I didn't add it. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do like maybe 2 rows. 2 rows of navy. Yeah, like 2 rows of navy should be good. Might add a little yellow because it's yellow in her name. I might add a little yellow, but I don't know exactly if I'm going to do that yet. I'm the chick that has to look at it. I have to put it down, take pictures, look at it first, and then I'll know whether or not I'm going to do a border, how thick I'm going to do the border, what colors I'm going to do the border. Sometimes I can do it when I'm graphing, and sometimes I need to look at it. Kind of like when a baby is born. You can't think of a name until you see your baby. That's me. I did that with my oldest. I couldn't think of a name until I saw him.
Anaya's name, we just knew she was gonna be a boy. She fooled us. Her name was supposed to be Ananias. So when she fooled us, we just cut it down to Anaya.
How do you spell that? How would you spell it?
What? Ananias?
Yeah, I never heard of that before.
It's from the Bible.
How do you spell it?
Let me go get it. It was A-N.
Hiding it. I'm gonna take it.
Ananias.
Ananias.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Some people think I named my son after Idris Elba. I didn't even know Idris Elba when my son was born. There was no Idris Elba in mine. I didn't know that he was even. I didn't know nothing about it, Idris Elba at all. I don't think he was mainstream when my son was born. If he was, I had no idea who he was. But I got my son's name from someone I went to college with. I went to college with this boy, a man named Idris. And the crazy part about it is I could not stand him. So basically I named my son after somebody I couldn't stand. And I have no freaking idea why I did that. I just like the name afterwards. I never ever spoke about it. I never spoke about that guy. I just remembered the name Idris, and I remembered a lot of the girls kept saying, "Ooh, Idris! Ooh, I like your name! Ooh, Idris, I like your name!" So I was like, "Everybody gonna like my son, so why not?" And they do. My son is a looker. My sons are lookers.
Put an S on that, please.
My sons are lookers.
Put an S
I
on
didn't even know he was sitting there talking about what about me. I didn't even know he was sitting there.
And Tiny, I got her name from watching BET.
Who on BET has her
It
name?
was something, it was one show they had on one night, and I was up watching it because I couldn't figure out a name for her. And it was a character on one of their shows. She was like this, like, character. She was really like standout, powerful-ish character, and that's how I got her name.
Oh,
Yeah,
I would love to know what show that was.
I don't even remember. It was like one of them movie thing. Kimura. She wasn't so popular in the 90s. Oh, Kimura said people think her parents got her name from Kimura Lee Simmons, but they didn't even know
Oh,
who she was. They took parts of her name, their names, and put it together and got hers. So, Kimura, what's your parents' names? Kim and
the Bible.
hmm?
Elijah said how I got his name. The Bible.
Yeah.
So Elijah's is in the King James Version Bible.
Mhm.
Idris is in the Quran. My middle name is
Kim,
Quran.
Kimanthi and Barbara. Oh,
Wait, what?
Kimura. Her parents' names Kimanthi. I hope I'm saying that right. And Barbara.
So I'm crocheting over this tail because I do not like weaving, but I'm just showing how I do it. And I'm not doing it with the pop, lock, and drop because somebody asked me. That's the only reason why I'm doing it like this. As somebody asked me, how do I do it without the pop, lock, and drop? I don't suggest it because pop, lock, and drop locks it in there. Um, and not only does it lock it in there, it's the transition from um from you adding the new yarn to like when you're changing colors, it like change colors smoothly. So if this was two different colors, it will look like one color because when I lock it in there, it goes on good.
Hey, Shay.
Hey,
Kimanthi. Named after Kenyan rebel warrior. I might steal that. I mean,
huh?
I'm not trying to have any more kids, but I might steal that name.
What?
Kimura. Her dad's name is Kimathi, and it's a Kenyan rebel warrior. Yeah, that is a nice name twist. Hmm. Hmm.
Mm, mm,
Yeah.
mm, I don't know. I don't know.
Arnetta. Hey, Vivian.
Why can't? Oh, he does have to come here.
So the thing about me finishing this up, I always try to do my snipping the sides, not sides, snipping like the loose strings. I try to do that like every 10 rows, that I realize that um I didn't feel like doing it with this blanket. So I didn't do it, so I gotta do the whole blanket. Um but thought about it and I'm like, if I was like rushing and it needed to be done, I would do it. I would just do the whole blanket, and then at the end, I would just, cut it and whatever. But I was kind of sort of taking my time with this one. And then I realized I was taking my time too much. So then I had to speed it up a little. So then I stopped. So at the bottom, I started like snipping every 10 rows, I would snip it so that I didn't have to worry about the back. But I stopped doing that like maybe 70 rows ago. So yeah, I still have to do that once I'm done. Hopefully I could like get that in here so I can show you how I do that. All right, so now I need another piece. Did I have a meeting today?
Did you have what?
I had a meeting today? I didn't have. What's that?
Wednesday.
No, that's not. No, never mind. That's not it.
Congrats, Vivian. You can do it. Disha, are you working on your cover?
Yeah, I'm doing it over. It looks bigger now.
Your baby was gonna have on tight drawers.
It was. The other one is still here. I didn't unravel it.
That's the Mickey.
Yeah. Still got my button.
Okay, my life is so hectic, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
I see. I'm curious.
First, Graphghan.
Are you looking at Coco?
No, I'm looking at what Vivian is saying. She's saying she's working on her first Graphghan. I was asked to put the name Ava. I have the first letter halfway done. And I kind of don't understand that. I don't understand.
Maybe it's a long way, Ava.
Obviously, but
I mean, that way.
vertical. Obviously, but she's saying that it's her first Graphghan. She's halfway. Never mind.
Huh. That's weird.
Very.
No. On my new phone, you're purple.
Shut up. Just shut up.
But you're purple.
Shut up, Shay.
It looks good. It looks good on you.
So now I look like fucking Barney?
No, it's a light purple.
Mm.
It's your whole background is purple too, and then your nails are like iridescent. It's dope. But on the compliment side, you ladies look rather divine today. Very pretty.
You're just saying that because you done threw yourself in the ditch with that purple-ish.
It's
you know what you did.
Look, it's my Fenty glow.
Girl.
Honey.
You know what happened to me today. I ain't had no glow.
Remind me later, please, to show you about what happened to my friend who used Fenty.
What you talking about?
Please remind me.
No,
Honey.
you're not gonna deter me from my Fenty.
You can have your Fenty boo, because some people just sensitive. But it,
What are you talking about?
that
Rihanna's.
Rihanna facial stuff, my friend looked like she went through a battle with TP Hearns.
Where you get it from?
Rihanna's.
About to say is that Rihanna.
What?
Some people say it's really, really good.
It's too hot. Put it on the plate. Tiny wants to come say hi to you guys. Not in the camera, Tiny. You have to come in.
Oh, you can see my hand.
Yes, girl, we can see your little hand.
See?
Get in the camera. Little nut.
How art thou?
I bet, girl,
Thou.
we know where she gets that shyness from.
But is she really?
That one ain't either. But I'm just
Exactly what I'm saying. Is
saying.
she really? Because remember in the beginning, it was like, now?
I told you, let me get comfortable.
Hold on, wait a minute. You gotta do the
Man. The crazy thing is, I know you ain't nowhere near like that. If you and I was to hang out, it'll be some smoke in the city. Seriously, smoke in the city, girl. We from the east. We know how to hang out.
Well, we figured out we're like a half hour away.
That's so crazy. You was in my city.
I was.
You literally was 5 minutes away from my house.
I was.
When you said it, I thought you was coming like maybe the next day or something. And I literally passed by where you were at. So when you said it, I was like, oh, okay, if you come, I'll stop by there. You were already there. I didn't even know. Because I passed by there to get home. I had a meeting that day.
And I was there all day.
I'm like, what? What the hell? Why you just didn't tell me? I would have went. I'm literally 5 minutes away from that park.
I think that's why she asked you.
She asked me, but I didn't know it was going to be like she was there right then and there. I thought that it would be like that next day or something like that. I didn't know she was there right then and there.
But I was so out of it. Like the team had me like looking like a
Spinning ran.
top, like, and it was so crazy. And they're going back there on Sunday, and I'm like, okay, see y'all.
Why you not coming?
I just took my COVID test today. I'm gonna be in a bubble.
Oh Lord, I'm not gonna be here anyway though, because that's my son's graduation.
Yeah.
Well, then hell, I need to find something to do creative with my life for Sunday then, huh?
Basically,
I'm not going. We're gonna watch Shauna. We're gonna be like, put us on Zoom or something so we can watch the graduation. So we can
yeah, y'all invited to the virtual. See, the thing about it is, which is kind of really messed up because of the pandemic. Even though they opening up things, they only gave my son 2 tickets. So my mom wanted to go, but she can't now. So it's like, so the other people that is near and dear to our hearts are going to get the virtual invite.
Yeah, but usually with graduations, they only give you like 2 or 3
When
tickets.
he graduated from high school, he had like 6.
Yeah, college, they only give you like 2 or 3 tickets.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I don't remember.
How's that gonna work with best friend?
I didn't graduate. I mean, I didn't go to the graduation. How about that? That's another day. I didn't go to the graduation. Sometimes it almost feels like you didn't graduate, but as long as you get your paper and you can prove your paper so you can work, I'm good. When you get the license, But it still don't mean nothing until you take that damn registered. You gotta do the register for the state. And the thing is, I did it in New York. I didn't even do it for where I live at here in New Jersey. And I didn't even think about that because I went to school in New York. Went to school in New York. So I had to, like, I think 5-6 years down the line, I had to do it here in New Jersey. It was a backward ass move of mine, but I didn't know any better. Because usually you would think like the people in admissions will help you with that, and I guess majority of the people were from New York, so they didn't bother saying, don't you think you should do the test for New Jersey? And I didn't really think about it because I was just happy to finish.
So what did you decide to do project wise?
Are you talking about from last night?
Yeah.
Why are you shaking your head, Shannon? I need a rag, ma'am.
This was yesterday. Did you
I
finish
fell
one?
asleep. I fell asleep. Every time I would wake up, I would do it just a little bit more. And
I can't believe you didn't even, it's not even a whole thing. That's
wait,
my issue.
that is not finished?
Oh,
It's not even a whole thing.
What's not a whole thing?
How many rows you did?
I don't know how to count this. I think is that 3? I think it's 3, but I fell asleep.
But before you fell asleep, you was doing it for like 10 hours.
she
No,
took it out.
that was the circle.
That was
It
a
stuck in
circle.
my hair. Oh
That's
my
what
God.
I'm saying. Did you even do it? Did
This
you
is
finish
it.
it?
She
Yo,
took
it's
it out.
really stuck in my freaking hair.
So, when we were talking, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday, on Clubhouse, right? And the lady was talking to you on Clubhouse about your business and everything, right? If you can even get a daggone dishcloth, how are we talking about business, period?
I fell asleep, ma'am.
Don't say you fell asleep again. You was awake when we were awake, when we were talking, when we were conversing on everything. You was awake.
I did the circle.
You didn't
I
do the
did
same.
like the gap, and I took the gap apart. Then I started this. But then, hold on. Actually, thank you, Deesh. You just reminded me. I put it together, but it was short. It was too short. Then I did it together longer. And then I went and got in the bed. And I fell asleep. Sleep I fell. So you said don't say fell asleep. Sleep I fell. Deep. Deep.
Do you want a business? That's the question. Not really. You're not that serious with it.
I am, but this is just for
You're
me.
not. No, that's the so I guess what I'm trying to say is if you can do that, that's for you, right? And it's something simple that you're gonna just basically use as a rag. That's my issue. My issue is you're making something that you're gonna use as a rag that you can't complete, but you want a business and you don't have the patience to do a regular circle.
Harder stuff is easier for me. Easy stuff is hard for me.
The same with me. I still am able to complete it.
I did not like the circle, ma'am.
But that's the thing. What if you have a customer and the customer say they want a circle?
I'll tell you, do my circle. I'm lying. I'm just joking. But ain't nobody gonna ask my corny tail to do a circle.
If you have a business, they're gonna ask you to do way more than a circle. They might ask you to do a damn triangle. But the
I can do
fact is,
triangles. Am I making you upset?
so I'm doing the pop, lock, and drop because I'm adding to, wait a minute.
I thought you grounded me for a moment.
I was, but I didn't do it on purpose, but I thought about it and I was gonna leave you there. So I'm doing the pop, lock, and drop. This is my last one for the white yarn. I'm doing, what am I doing? Half double crochet. I'm going to take this right here, add it to my hook, and pull it through, all three. Once I do that, it's going to look like this. So I got to tug down on it in the back. Once you tug down on it in the back, I'm going to grab this and this. And the reason why I do that is because I kind of put a little tension on it so that as I crochet, it kind of blends in without looking like you change colors. You don't want to change your colors and it look like you change colors. You want it to look like everything blends very well together. So, and being that I'm adding this color because I ran out of this color, I still have the little piece from down here as well. So I have the tail as well as the little piece, and I have this part from the skein of the yarn, and I'm going to take both of these and make sure that I crochet on top of it. But I'm going to yarn over and pull through one, yarn over, pull through all three. And then I'm going to do it again. But I'm also going to make sure that I have both the tail and the piece that's laying there. I have both of them. I'm still picking it up. And I'm still going to like tug on it a little bit because the more I tug on it a little, the more smooth this will get so that it will be like a blended color change. So I'm yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through one, yarn over, pull through all three. So I'm just basically doing my pop, lock, and drop on all. As I'm doing it, I am pulling, not a whole lot though, but just taking the tails and smoothing it out. And keep going. until I get to the number that I need, which is 6. Okay, now I got one more. So being that I have one more, this is where I'm going to stop. I'm going to yarn over. I'm going to lift up this black because this is the next one that I'm going to have to use. So I'm going to lift it up. The reason why I'm lifting it up, because you don't have to, but I do it because I just like it better without that line going straight up. So when you turn around to the back, you want your back to be the mirror image of your front. So with your, in order to do it as the mirror image, you want it to be as clean as possible. So I will pick it up. So as you can see, I picked up that black and it's going to just lay right there on top of my hook, as well as the this that I'm gonna finish off the last one. But I'm taking the loose tail that I had from this color right here. I'm just gonna drop it, and when I come back, I'm gonna go over it again. So that's what I call like a Z formation. So it's like zigzag in the back. I'm going to drop it because now we're going to a different color and we do not cross contaminate. So there's no need for me to crochet over it in a different color. So I dropped that. I am going to pick up the black, go into my next stitch, yarn over, pull through that one, and that's it. You're going to have 3 loops on your hook. Once you have the 3 loops on your hook, I'm going to drop this color to the back, never the front, to the back. Now I'm going to pick up the black. So now I'm able to change colors. It's already there and waited for me. So I'm going to pull through all 3, tug down on this color right here so that it blends in very well. And once I finish that, yarn over, and I'm going into the next stitch. How many do I need? 2. Yarn over, go through 1, yarn over, go through all 3. Now I'm going to the next color, which is the blue. As you can see, that's the black. I need 1 and I need 2, and then the blue. So again, like I did with the black, I'm going to pick up the blue. So yarn over, because I'm doing HDC. Pick up the blue as I'm going into that next stitch. When I go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up 3 loops, yarn over, pull through that 1 loop, and bam, you got your 3 loops on the hook. Then I'm going to drop that black, pick up that blue, and same thing all over again. Tug on the black a little bit, and now I got the blue. I'm going to do the same thing. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through all 3, and then I just keep on going until I have to change colors again. So that's what I do so that it's a smooth transition. It locks it in. The color change you won't be able to see. You can't tell it's a color change because I'm locking it in. I'm tugging on the string a little bit, on the yarn a little bit, and I just try to make it a smooth transition. I do not try to do it too tight, and I don't try to do it too light. Try to do it just right so that it's not too light and you can see the color change, and it's not too tight where you're pulling on it and you might pull on it so hard that you're gonna miss a stitch, because I've done that before, because I'm very, very, very heavy-handed. So I'm going to keep pulling my hanging yarn that I already have, so I don't have to use any new yarn. I think I might have to use new yarn though. Yeah, I think I do. Oh my gosh, I only got like 8 more rows left. Why I need new yarn? The last couple of rows is nothing but the hat, so it's all blue. So I'm gonna have to get new yarn. And I'm gonna do the same thing all over again. It's everything I do is like repetitive, whether it's crocheting or graphing. So I do the same thing all the time so I don't forget, and I generally do steps that will have the same outcome. So if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? So I don't have any problems with my color changing. So there's no need for me to change anything I do. So I'm gonna just keep on doing what I do. I'm trying to also trying to see if I'm going to add the border, because I was thinking of adding navy blue to the border, but there's no navy blue nowhere on this graph, well, on this blanket. So I don't know if I'm really going to do that or not. I have no idea. Now that I'm thinking about it, it may not be a good idea. Yeah, it may not be a good idea. Maybe if I add this color to the outside, the royal blue. I have no idea what this character is, but there's some yellow in there, so maybe I could add a little yellow. I don't want to add too much because the name stands out. So since the name already stands out and it's in yellow, I don't want to use too much yellow. It's really hot. You on mute, girl.
Oh,
Was you talking and talking and talking? A mess. A
Bobby
mess.
said. Bobby said she was scared to color change, but you was explaining it well, and she would try after the midwife Afghan. Midwife Afghan. What's a midwife Afghan? Midwife. Midwife. I gotta look that up. I've never heard it called midwife Afghan. Hmm. Oh, okay.
What is a midwife?
It's the one that has like the flowers kind of shapes, or the diamond kind of shapes in it, crocheted into it, the holes in it, back and forth. It's not that.
So wait, it's the. I'm confused. Oh, she said it's knitted back in the 60s. It's
It's like
knitted.
kind of vintage. It has like the, okay, here, like the dragonfly kind of holes in it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, got it. I'm like,
Mhm.
what's that? The different names that come up over the years. Those are different. Okay.
I want to. So I love my Graphghans, but I want to eventually um do a Graphghan where I can have different other techniques with the Graphghan. So not just the Graphghan, but to make a blanket with other techniques, like maybe mosaic or something like that, so that it can be something, a little different than just you making a picture on your blanket. It'd be more so of art, because I love art, especially abstract art. Abstract art to me is the most beautiful thing. When I was in college, I had a class, like an art class. I don't know why I took this art class, but we were talking about abstract art, and we had to do a lot of different um, designs, and it all had to be abstract. And it was like the best class I ever had at that time, and it was so peaceful. And I realized I love abstract art. So when I make my a lot of times when I make my graphs, I don't know if anybody really noticed it. I use a lot of abstract stuff. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed I use abstract in my thinking, in my ways of creating? When I make stuff, I don't just. So I think where the where it lies, the situation lies where a lot of people is like, I like it, but can you move this or can you change this? That's because I love art. So I love it to be not just that image, but for it to be um like what I'm doing now. Like what I'm doing now, I could have made a, the name plain, right? I could have made the name plain. But not only that, I made the name plain, but I added the character on top of the name.
Mm-hmm.
So some other people would say, Shauna, can you move that so I can see the whole name? That takes away from it for me. For somebody else, it may be like it's covering the name. But for me, it looks like she's actually laying on the name. And that makes it more personalized for me and more abstract because it looks like it was just made for Charlotte because that's her name. It's made especially for Charlotte. So me just adding the name, anybody could do that. Anybody could say, I'm just gonna add the name. But I made it so that it's special. It, like,
And
yeah, I let it go like this a little, and then I had the character, which I don't know what the character is. I had the character go on top. So like her feet kind of sort of hangs off of the letter. So you know what the name is. You know what the name is. It's just that the character feet is hanging off of it. So to me, it makes it look more realistic, more believable, more unique, more customized, more. It's it's Charlotte, and it was made especially for Charlotte. Some people may not understand that. So some people, when I do their graphs, some people are like, "Oh, can you move this so I can see the name?" And I would explain the reason why I did it. But if you want me to change it, I'll change it. But I honestly believe that what makes yours unique is how it's positioned, how it's laid out, how the name is put there and standing out. That makes it more unique.
getting tucked.
Off.
Okay, Miss Chanel.
Sorry. I just saw everything like go off and on. Like, well, the light started dimming. That means that this one in here just decides he wants to turn everything on. Oh no, we're not doing that.
Oh, I thought Coco was doing something.
No, Eli turned the air conditioner on and his other stuff on, and we're not playing that right now. Sit down and don't move. That's what my mom used to say. Sit down, don't move. You won't be hot. Turn the light off. But I had the air fryer on and the other air conditioner on. I don't want too much power being, on like that. And he had it on all day, so come on. I didn't. He did. I didn't. I can't believe it's already getting that hot though. I can believe it, but I can't believe it. Like already, like I'm like, it's hot. That's why I need some water.
You can drink it.
Eli, is it gonna hurt? Can you give me my water? Can you put this back in the freezer? Eli. Eli, can you give me a bottle? I can't do this. Wait. Oh.
And you're gonna be hot because you're drinking that tea, and it's just
Exactly.
in your chest, so you're gonna be extra hot.
Exactly. That's why I need my water, because my mouth is dry and I hate that. Y'all know I drink water on any given day. So if you know me, you know this stays by my side. It stays by my. I don't know why. Like, no, I know why. I honestly think I need to tell my rheumatologist, because it's getting to the point now where I'm always thirsty and my mouth is always dry, and I think it's because of my autoimmune disorder. They do say like when you have one autoimmune disorder, you might have another one, but I don't claim stuff like that. What?
I've been bad lately with my water.
I eat dry stuff.
You've been eating dry stuff. You've been eating a lot of bread.
No, I didn't. I told you I couldn't because it would get stuck here.
Oh, pretzels.
No. Disha, do you know what I ate today?
I don't know. I'm just going with what best friend said.
Exactly. He don't even know. You know what I ate today? What? What did I eat today? I didn't. I did not, Eli, because there's no more. Stay out my business. I didn't eat because I couldn't. That's the reason why I went to the store. Why am I explaining myself?
I don't know. Bobby said it was 75 degrees in Tennessee. We had 80s.
80s. Yes. And we in what? I'm in New Jersey and she in New York.
I'm in New York.
Right now it's 76. Earlier today it was in the 80s. But in my apartment, it's like 80 something degrees in my apartment.
Yeah.
And I just found that out, yesterday? Because Elijah told me. I thought he was crazy. You don't know everything. Hush. If you know everything, you would have known that I didn't have no pots earlier. If you knew everything. You did not, because I really didn't get a chance to eat. You saw me go in there trying to get a piece of bread because I needed to take medicine so I could go to the store. That's what you saw me. I didn't because I couldn't eat it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I couldn't eat. Why am I explaining this? What the hell? Like when I was younger, what did the moms always say? Stay out of grown folks' business. That's what my mom used to always say. Stay out of grown folks' business. Because you don't know what you're talking about. You all in the Kool-Aid and don't know the flavor. I remember my mom used to say that. I was like, I know, it's red.
Oh,
I got in trouble. I shouldn't have said that, I guess.
and saying that's at 85 in Ohio. Everybody was heating up today.
And what? This is what? May?
May. Memorial Day.
Oh, this summer is going to be off the wall.
I know. I gotta find. So my building, we don't have. They don't want us with the window ACs. We have the in the wall AC.
They provide it, or you have to buy it?
We have to buy our own. So because we were so used to nobody being in the house, I never bought ACs. So last summer we was like, oh my God.
Aww.
Everything was shut down, so we never got a chance. So I
That's right.
never got a chance to.
Oh, sorry. We had airs. We had nothing but airs in here. We had nothing but air in here.
We had window fans.
Yeah, but
that wasn't.
That don't, not on no real humid day. That don't kick it at all.
So outside was cooler than what.
Yeah. Like sometimes, like you have to go outside in a shade, you get a nice breeze and you good. But in the house, it don't work like that.
So I have to find the in the wall ACs. But I think like the only place that really sell them is PC Richards.
Did you try Amazon? It's probably way more.
Yeah, I gotta find the in the walls, or I will be finding those
a portable one.
Portable ones. Yeah.
My son's godfather, he bought a portable one, and he said that it was the best investment ever. Because like he could move it room to room, and he said it was just so powerful, and he said it like it cooled up like 2 to 3 rooms.
Yeah, I would probably need about 3 of them in here.
I have 2.
Yeah.
I don't need. I mean, we have 3 bedrooms, but I only have 2 air conditioners. Because 3 would be a little bit too much. The bill will be off the wall. That bill is so high during the summer.
Yeah, because the living room, this living room is pretty big because it has the living room and it has like I call it the foyer area. And then the 3 bedrooms. But, you know, my girls don't share very well. So if anybody wants a 19-year-old and a 15-year-old,
Lord.
Annie.
You can't do that.
Annie.
Oh, wait.
Because she's right here. She's just posted.
Right.
She's in Camden, you know.
That's where I was moving. Remember when I was supposed to move? I was supposed to move in Camden.
Yeah. Annie, you're close.
You're close. Actually, that's where we're going on Sunday. Because my son graduating and we going to South Jersey because my family is there. So that's literally where I was moving at September. And then that's when everything had to stop. But it's been hard since the pandemic. Like some people get lucky and find something, but it's not it's not easy. It's not easy during this pandemic for some reason. I don't understand.
Yeah. Kamara. Yeah. Mhm. At times they listen. At times.
90. I don't know. Did my mother say it was that hot? My mom was saying it was hot, but I don't know if she said it was 90 down there. In Philly area, I didn't even bother asking him, but that could be why he want to go home. It's probably hot where he at in
Yeah.
Philly.
I'm surprised that they don't have the music and the fireworks going by now over here.
Girl, I'm so like I hate that this time of year when the fireworks start. Oh my gosh! Like my son, he really hates that because I don't know if y'all know, but last not last year, the year before that, yeah, 2019, there in December, I think it was like December 10th. Yeah, there was a shootout here. It was a huge thing. It was all over the news and everything. You probably saw it, Disha, because you in New York. But they had there was nothing but shots. Like you could hear a lot of shots going on, and the shots just kept going like machine guns. That's all we heard. Meanwhile, we in the house. That's all we heard. Yeah, my son was sick. He didn't go to school that day because he was sick. So I was on the phone. He kept saying, "Ma, something wrong. I keep hearing shots." You know, I'm grown. I'm on the phone, so I don't pay no attention to him. I'm steady talking, but then he kept saying it like, "Ma, it's shot." But then I started hearing it, and when I started hearing it, it was like back to back, like back to back. Then you hear nothing but police. Then you hear all kinds of like noises. Then I look out the window. I don't just see Jersey City police going by. I see not Bayonne police, but the other police like Essex County, Newark, East Orange, Union County, SWAT team. Then you see helicopters. Then you have people on social media saying, "Oh, they on top of the houses." So now we scared. Now people are saying, "Make sure all your windows are closed because they climbing on houses." Meanwhile, we don't even know who it is. We don't know what it is. We don't know what's going on. But they were saying that somebody was robbing something, and that it was somebody was robbing something, and I guess they was getting caught by the police, and they was running from them. This is what we were told by word of mouth because nobody knew because they was keeping us away from the situation. I'm only 3 blocks away from the situation, and we hear it like it's right there. And the kids were still in school. Elijah didn't go to school though because he was sick, but the kids were still in school. They had to have a lockdown. All the kids in the school in the area, it was a lockdown because of this situation. Kids was in school from 8:45 to 6 that night. This was going on for hours. Eventually, we had to watch the news to find out what was going on. Eventually, we found out that the situation was very dire because 2 people at the time, we didn't know who it was. We didn't know race. We didn't know nothing at the time. We just know it was 2 people that went into a Jewish store and started shooting up the place. Then we saw clips of things happening. So people was like recording it. They were probably in their house. It was one guy who lived upstairs from the store. And you could hear it. Like I still have this on my page, on my Facebook page. You could hear it. You could hear the shots. And you could hear him like, oh my God. Like they was trying to look out the window. They couldn't. Right across the street from the Jewish store was a school, a Catholic school. They had to take all the kids and put them in the basement. That's how serious it got. All the kids were in the basement. They couldn't. It was scary because it's still shots in that school because of this situation. They shot through the windows. They shot through, like, it was a machine gun. It was a machine gun. So they were shooting everyone. They didn't care who came past. They were shooting. And the people who were in the Jewish store died. I think it was one survivor. And the only reason why that person survived, because when the two people ran in the store, that person ran out the store. So when they ran in the store, and you knew they were about business, because it's all like you know exactly what happened now, but they were in a U-Haul truck. In the U-Haul truck, there was explosives. There was more machine guns, more, like, they went in there for battle. They went in there knowing what they were doing. So at the end of the day, who was it who shot up the Jewish people? It was done on purpose. Two African American people, a man and a lady, and they were Israelites. So, Israelites believe that they are superior. They believe that, there's no Jewish people. They believe what they believe is wrong. And they don't agree that the Jewish people that are taking over Jersey City, they don't agree with it. So they felt the need to do that. Wrong move. That was the wrongest move ever. So being that they was shooting every time somebody would come around, they had to get a SWAT team. They got the SWAT team and they tried to do the negotiation and everything, but these people were about business. And I believe they knew they were going to die. I believe they knew they was going in there, and it was a suicide mission. I believe, I know it was a suicide mission. They knew what they were doing, and they knew they was not going to make it out alive. They knew it. So the SWAT team decided to bulldoze through the store. Now, the reason why they did not want to do that at first was because they wasn't sure anyone was still alive in the store. And they didn't want to do that to hurt anybody who's still alive, because they had hostages. There were people in the store, but they didn't know that none of them made it. None of the people in the store made it. So, but nobody on the outside knew that. So they decided to do they used what's that? What truck was that they used? The SWAT team had a truck, like that army truck, like the tank. It's all on the news, y'all. I swear to y'all, it's on the news. You could see the tank. The tank went in front of the store, blocked off everything, went in front of the store because they were shooting, but you can't shoot the tank. So they purposely did that so that they could shoot at them, but they weren't going to get hurt. And that was December 10th. So every December 10th, they that happened in 2019. Last year was the anniversary, so they did have like an anniversary thing. It was just unnecessary. It was very unnecessary. Very like, two people lost their lives, but not just the two people that lost their lives, like they did it senselessly, but others lost their lives. People, loved ones lost their lives. Like that right there was very, like, horrible to hear. And then we found out that something happened earlier than that. So I'm a conspiracy theorist. Like, I believe there's way more to the story that they don't want to tell. But it's a reason for my theory because it's not just me talking about it. Everybody in Jersey City is talking about it. There's something else that happened right before that incident. They went to the park. We believe it was an underground situation happening. Whether it was good, whether it was bad, I don't know. They're not going to tell because it was a cop involved. The cop died. Why was the cop there in that? In the this happened in a cemetery. Why was the cop in the cemetery? Why was he plain clothes in the cemetery meeting with these people? Why did these people shoot him? Something don't sound right. The thing about it is the same exact people did something else in Newark. So they were like on a rampage for some reason. They were on a rampage. But it's still a lot of people talking about that situation because it divided us. That situation divided us because you had African Americans in this area and you got Jewish people in the area. And the situation divided us because we die every day. You understand what I'm saying? Like African Americans are dying every day in Jersey City. That situation that happened, it was a huge deal. The mayor received money over that, like a terroristic type of fund, and he basically did the store over. He gave them like nothing but a bunch of food. Like it was a spot where they could go and get all their food and stuff like that. But we suffer every single day. We have tragedy every single day. And the thing about it also too, that same exact area, a young lady died senselessly. A young African American lady who's a mom. She passed away senselessly, got shot. And it was a memorial for her, but it was very like small, and it was like a same around the same exact time as that situation, and no one said anything about her and her tragedy. I think that's what split up Jersey City. Jersey City is a very diverse city, and that kind of like put a lot of people against each other. I don't know. Nobody's talking about it anymore because that was 2 years ago. But man, just thinking about it again, it was a crazy day. A real. I don't even know why did I start talking about that. What made me start talking about that? I don't even know. Oh,
Moving
so the
Camden.
moral of the story was the reason why the fireworks. The moral of the story was because he can't stand the fireworks because that day, that's what it sounded like at first, a bunch of fireworks. It scares the kids around here. So the kids need therapy because of that. They were in school. They didn't even know what happened. A lot of kids are traumatized. Because they were in school. They were locked in school. They couldn't speak to their parents unless they had a phone. But you're not really supposed to have your phone in school. But they were locked in the schools and they can hear the shots. They can hear the SWAT teams. They can hear all this. And a lot of kids needed therapy. Like they hear a shot and they like jump. They hear firecrackers, they jump. So they needed a lot of therapy and they didn't get the therapy they needed. The Again, the mayor got money for this city, but it went towards the Jewish people. All right, so I am finishing this up. This is two more rows left, but I'm going to add a border to it. So basically, I'm just doing the top of her hat, and it's done. I am going to see. I thought about it afterwards. I should have like added some like maybe make her hat.
I feel like this is gonna be too small again.
Huh?
I feel like this is gonna be too small again.
I did something wrong. I did something wrong. I did something wrong. Oh, I just realized I did something wrong. As soon as I said hat, I realized I did something wrong. How about this? I'm going to devitize it because I'm not taking it apart. I'm not taking it apart. I'm going to devitize it. That is 12 rows in. I can't take it apart. What time is it? No, I can't. It's 12 rows in. I'm going to have to make it look like it's part of the hat, and I am going to do that very well. Yeah, I can do it. So, if you ever come into the issue of you messed up a color or something, you can take it apart. But what I do is I will like sometimes there's no masking it at all. At all. Sometimes you really can't do that. But I am able to. So, all right, let me just go back. Where the hat is at on my graph, because I don't know who this character is. I have no idea who this character is. So on my graph, the hat is the same color as the hair, and it's like that. I didn't like that it was the same color as the hair. So in my mind, I was going to change it, but I started following the graph the way it is, and because I did that, I forgot that I was going to make the hat a different color. But being that the original picture has the hat and the hair the same color, which I don't know why, I could still be able to do it. But if it wasn't, I would have to find a different way to change it. Yeah, I would have to find a different way to change it. But yeah, I could do it. I could do it. I could change it. See? See the hat?
The corner over here.
Yep. See, I could change that.
You're gonna change it?
Girl. I'm diva. All I'm doing is finagling the colors. That's what I'm gonna do. You could also like I've done this before. I even showed it on a video before too. I would cross stitch on top of it. Change the color. Like when I messed up a couple of times before, and you don't want to go do it all over. Because sometimes it's just like you're like, oh my god, I messed up, and it's like 20 rows in, and it's like, oh my god, I gotta take off all 20 of those rows. But I would cross stitch on top of it. But it also depends because I don't want it to look tacky. So as long as I could do it and not make it look tacky, I'm good. If it's like one of them areas where there's like a large area of nothing but that color, yeah, that's something I might not try to do. But if it's like a little area like this part right here, yeah, I could do it. And it ain't gonna look, it's not gonna look tacky or anything. It's gonna be fine. But I don't even know the character of this. Not like it matters, but I don't know this character. But the pictures that I see, the character, it looks like the hair and that the everything is the same color. I don't know why, but everything is the same blue. Some of the pictures it look like the hat is a shade different, but some of the pictures they all the same. So I don't know. It don't matter. It's still gonna be cute. I think this is starting to work. Like I said that like an hour ago, but then all of a sudden it feels like something is moving inside, which is weird. I got a little bit left. Oh, nasty.
You're letting it get cold.
It's room temperature. What you talking about? It ain't cold. I know what cold is. That ain't cold. Everything I drink has to be like ice cold water. So I literally take turns putting my water bottle in the freezer, and then I have backup bottles of water in the freezer. Like I will get mad. Don't touch my water. But my son, he drinks room temperature water, so I don't ever have to worry about him taking my water because he won't drink anything cold. My other son, he likes cold, but he don't like icy cold like I like. But he'll drink my water. So I always have backups just in case because I have to have ice cold water. And I'd rather have water than juice. I do not like buy juice like that because I need water. Yes, Bobby, it's a lot of frogging that I will not do. I will not do. But thank goodness this is a character that you can have fun with, and it still will look good. The color will look good. First live I caught. Love your work. Aw, thank you. Yes, this is her first live she caught. I decided to do this randomly because everyone always asks questions about it, but no one is asking questions tonight. No one asked any questions, but I'm just doing finishing this up. This is a I had only 10 rows left, so I figured why not finish it up and answer any questions. Keep it moving. Because once I'm finished this, it's going to its new home mañana. See, I just did it again. I was just about to do the same thing again. Put the same blue. Let me change it down. So now I'm going to put this blue on it now. So I'm going to merge the colors together.
I'm doing Hufflepuff, Graphghan. Hufflepuff? Who's Hufflepuff?
Huh?
Cocktails and crochet with Coco. Said she's doing Hufflepuff.
Oh wow, I never heard of that.
Hufflepuff.
Isn't that Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm not even a Harry Potter watcher, and I think I heard of it. Like, there's a lot of shows I don't watch,
Harry
but
Potter.
people want me to do their graphs, so that's how I find out about certain characters.
Yeah, they all getting me. It's a Harry Potter house.
Oh Lord. Yeah, I don't do the Harry Potter. Sorry, I don't do Harry Potter. But I know I did graphs in the past with Harry Potter, so that's probably why I knew. Other than that, I don't know this character either. I have no idea what this character is. I know it's a baby show. That's all I know. It's a baby show.
Gayla, I like doing the Graphghans in HDC. I think it works faster
Yep.
than single crochet.
Yep. Yep. That's because when I do single crochet, I'm actually slower, and I feel like I'm missing a step because I'm so used to doing the double step.
Yeah,
So
as you can see, since we started, I've been doing this.
and half
It's
double.
it's single crochet.
Uh,
It looks neater. This is the diaper cover I'm doing. It's
uh,
newborn knots pattern, but it's just single crochet and me are not best of friends. It's neater. It's just it takes longer for me. But the Graphgans is definitely half double crochet. Yeah. Sorry, the Bronx is waking up over here. If you guys hear the dirt bikes, motorcycles, whatever they're doing out there, let me mute you guys.
actually, we supposed to be going to New York for uh one of the motorcycle people having something. I'm
Hey Gigi.
Gigi, how art thou? How art thou?
Absolutely looks better. I feel like I will be able to perfect that mirror image with HTC. Yeah. Um, you have points in the graph. Yeah. HTC does feel better. Are you laughing at me, Kamora, with my my Bronx life over here? They're waking up. Soon you'll hear the speakers that have been seat belted to the back of the cars driving by.
Well, here they put it in their trunk.
I don't know. It's in the back seat.
It's in the trunk here, and then the trunks be up, and the speaker be in there. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, oh my gosh, why? That's one thing I'm glad my son didn't do was get uh, a system in his car like that. But he called himself decking out his car. I was not happy about that because he got tents and like he got these red things out. I thought it was dumb. It was so dumb to get all of that. Like, why are you putting money in your car like that for like cost, like just to make it look cute, make it look good? Don't get me wrong, it looks like, it's a good car. He got a Honda Civic.
He
It's
wants
a good
something.
car.
He wants something nice. Bobby, oh, she just had Harley Davidson week.
Harley Davidson,
Ooh.
wait. Yeah, it was. It was. Some of the social club members and motorcycle members went um this past weekend. We didn't go. We had a meet and greet that day. And a lot of them were at the meet and greet, so apparently they didn't either. But yeah, a lot of them went. Some of the club members in my club went to New Orleans. New Orleans. So they're in New Orleans right now, this very second. And another sister is in Las Vegas because it's her birthday. Everybody bouncing. Everybody going their own way. I'll stay here. I'm good. Oh, speaking of staying here, you want to talk about our retreat?
Oh yeah. Well, first let's say goodnight to Coco. Cocktails and crochet with Coco. She came by to say hi.
Ah, have a good night,
Have a good
sunshine.
night.
Thanks for stopping by, shouting out.
Thanks for stopping by. So we're gonna have a retreat. It's gonna be our getaway. But in order to do that, we need you guys to tell us if you coming. It won't be a girls' trip if you ain't there. I mean, it'll be a trip because we still going, but it will be more fun if you guys come with us. So I want to leave the Bronx and you guys down in the A and have fun. Close this window.
Why don't he go already?
Oh no, they circle the block. They
For what?
circle the block. Let me hold on. Let me ask somebody.
Circling the block for what? So the retreat is going to be in August. I'm looking for my highlighter. What did I do with my highlighter so I can highlight my thing? But the retreat is going to be in August. It's going to be a girls' day. Oh, here it is. It's going to be a girls' thing in August. The weekend before um Labor Day. And it's going to be in Atlanta, Georgia. Don't know where in Atlanta, Georgia yet, but we're in the process of finding a nice Airbnb. It's a limit, of course. And so what makes this special? What makes our crochet retreat, well, I'm not going to say crochet, fiber artist retreat special, because it's going to be all different types of people. What makes ours special is because there are so many of us who want to go but may not be able to go because finances. They may not have the finances, may not be able to pay for everything. You have to pay for something, but not everything. So we decided that we're going to do a fundraiser. And the fundraiser is going to be fun because it's going to be that popcorn, that gourmet popcorn that is so smack-a-lacking good. And we're going to take that money, the funds that we raise from the popcorn, and we're going to add it to offset some of the expenses. So the amount that we're going to pay will be way less. So you probably just got to worry about your traveling. We're trying to raise as much money as possible so that it can take care of the Airbnb, food, and goodie bags. So everything else that you need, you know, like you're spending money and to get there, that would be on you.
Bring your forehead a little closer.
But so we're gonna have to take a deposit, but we're not gonna take no deposit until next month. And by that time, we'll have way more details. We're going to have a chef there. We're going to have a masseuse. We're going to visit places. We're gonna have a yarn situation going on. Because there's people that live there in Atlanta, Georgia, and they already know what's going on and stuff like that. But to be honest with you, Gail just left there last month. She went there for her birthday. And she was able to find things that people in the A didn't even know was there. So that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to find places and locations of things that, you know, you didn't even know was there, and have fun and relax while we're there. So that's what we're going to do in August. Like I said, it's going to be a certain amount of people. And if you want to go, hit us up. Let us know. You want to help raise money, let me know. And we can put you up on board with that. Because it would not be fair if we raised the money and everybody benefits but didn't do a lot of the work. So it would be nice if you are able to purchase the popcorn or have somebody else purchase the popcorn to contribute. That would be, you know, good. That way it'll offset your cost as well. But we want to be able to help everybody in a whole. So the thing about it is when you do stuff like that, because I've learned lessons from the past, when you do stuff like that, sometimes it becomes a thing where everybody needs to be offset a price. Everybody, even if you have it, everybody needs help. So that's why we figured if we're gonna just do it all, we're just going to, instead of, so whatever money you pay, we're just going to deduct that from whatever we're going to put towards whatever we raise and whatever we're going to put towards the Airbnb. And Rosalind is looking up the Airbnb, and she's looking for Airbnbs. She said all of them have pools, so get your bathing suits.
Get your summer bodies somewhat ready. You ain't got to be perfect, because I ain't perfect. Because, girl, I got some rolls over here. Over here, over here.
Well, I've been exercising daily, so
I mean,
some
yeah.
of them rolls gonna be gone by then.
I'm going to be falling out. I'm going to be behind on that little challenge.
No, you're not. Just, it's not a challenge. Like, we
Yeah.
know why you're not walking.
Yeah.
So we got a thing, y'all. Like, see how close we are? Like, we are so close that we got a little click. We got a little click, and we have like an accountability situation going on. And the accountability situation is the fact that we are working out and walking. So we have like the Fitbit challenge and everything. Working out, walking, and trying to, you know, live better, eat better, do better.
Yeah. So I'm about to be down for a little bit. I was getting them, y'all. Walking like
Yeah, but I pulled in those
yeah,
exercises.
she was pulling it in on the exercise, and she had me on the exercise because I wasn't exercising
Every day, y'all. Every day. Every
every
day. I'm
day.
exercising. Every day.
She got
But
me
it
on
was days I didn't have my Fitbit on.
yeah,
It
she
was.
got me on the exercises, but I got her back with the walking because I would walk from like a mile, 2 miles, and hey Nat,
Hey,
and
Nat. How art thou? Nat, you're a YouTube member. Yes.
Yay!
Yes, boo. Yes.
So I would walk it just because I couldn't exercise. I couldn't do it. But she would get me the night. She'd be like, "Come on, get on here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go." And I'm like, "Okay, I got it. I got it." Boy, I sleep like a baby those nights.
Yeah, like I noticed that the night that I do exercise is like the best sleep I get. The
Mhm.
best sleep I get. And
So
I'm not a good sleeper. I'm always tossing, I'm always turning. But the nights that I like my exercise night was Monday, and I didn't exercise on Monday. I was supposed to, and I don't know what I was doing, but I actually went to sleep. And when I woke up, I was like, oh no. So Tuesday morning, I exercised. This morning, I exercised because I needed to make it up. I try to do it 3 days a week, but sometimes I get cocky. But when I change my clothes and I notice, like, I see, my little flab, I'm like, let's work out. Let's get this going. So, I just try to give myself a lot of motivation. And I did it last year before the pandemic. I lost 70 pounds before the pandemic. And if I could do it then, I could do it now. The thing is, I don't know why. It seems like it's so much harder. It's so much harder now. And I don't know if it's because I had coronavirus. I don't know.
might be.
It's so much harder. And it wasn't even harder when I was 350 pounds. I was 350 pounds. It wasn't even hard then. It's hard now for some reason.
Yeah.
Like I'm struggling.
A lot of people said it was harder to breathe if they have breathing problems. But
Yeah. So I just told my doctor that it's days where I'm good. It's days where I don't have to worry about taking my asthma pump. I'm good. But then it's days where like I'm just walking and just walking, I will have a like hard time breathing. Or when I exercise, the first time we ever exercised, I like had trouble breathing. And I'm like, why? Why am I having trouble breathing? And I'm not even we didn't even like really start and I was having trouble breathing. So it's like days I'm good and days I'm not good. I don't understand it. But I told my doctor I want another full workup because this is ridiculous. It's really, really, really ridiculous. But thank God I changed my eating as well because that I would not be able to lose anything if I didn't change my eating. I wouldn't be able to lose nothing.
yeah.
Exercise does not work alone. You gotta eat better.
So we're making progress. So we're gonna have our summer bodies ready when we go. So if you guys wanna jump in with us and work, you can post it on there. We get our little steps in and do. We'll be almost ready. Now I can't compete with my daughters.
They runners. They athletes.
I'll
Yeah.
just coach them from the sideline. You get your runs in.
Yeah.
Come on, Mommy. But we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun. So get your coins together. Get ready for we'll cheat. We'll have our cheat days and eat this popcorn because I am ready for my easy peasy caramel cheesy. So we have to write the company and tell them to put it back. I want it back.
There's no more.
No, I'm not hearing you. Like,
I looked. That's the first thing I looked for. What do you want me to do? There's no more.
No.
There's no more.
Oh, Kane has helped Nat lose 8 pounds. Ooh. Walking cane, right, Nat?
Lord.
So we're set for like the end of June.
August. The end of
No,
August.
for the fundraiser.
Oh, the 25th.
June 25th to the 29th.
Yeah.
So she said more like running. So if you guys are gonna help me go, hopefully I'll be recovered. That I'm gonna go if I have to drag myself. You can buy my popcorn for me. Right to the company and tell them my easy peasy caramel cheesy.
I don't know why they did that.
that that was the best one that I got.
I don't know. Like, I'm gonna call them and be like, I don't want to do this if you don't add corn. Because that's like the hot seller. Why would they take that off?
I don't know.
That was the only thing I bought, to be honest with you. Like, I didn't really want anything else. I don't know. I thought that was weird. It's not on the thing, but maybe it will be. I don't know. Because we are doing it next month, so maybe it'll be on there next month. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Did you tell them our goodie bags will include some popular yarn?
I
I'm
did.
not gonna tell them who, but
I didn't. I didn't say what it was including at all. But I do want to make sure that we have like a nice custom bag, a nice shirt, some yarn, and it's gonna be some nice, good yarn.
yeah, some nice
You
good,
want to go to bed?
some nice popular yarn. Nah, getting on this. Come travel across town
Why is it so hot?
because you made me close my window.
It's so hot though. Like I can't believe the air conditioner is on in my bedroom. It's not on. I'm in another room, but it's just so hot.
Yeah, you miss us, so you need to get on to this girls trip, our fiber artists retreat.
Oh yeah, come on. Yeah, she could come because Gail coming, Shay coming, me, Daisha. Who else said they was coming?
I can't remember.
It's gonna be exciting because I don't plan techie stuff. Everything I do is not techie. It's gonna be some good fun, but I think it'd be so nice to have a masseuse and a chef.
Right.
We're gonna
And
have
they're
a
coming to us. We're not
masseuse.
coming to them. They're coming to us.
Yes, ma'am. I think one, like, I gotta call them to get, the information, but I think it's one is a lady and one is a man. There's one that is in New York that I saw on TikTok.
She's like, this is TikTok.
I don't be on TikTok. I be on big TikTok. Not just TikTok. Big TikTok. It's the difference. Big TikTok.
I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. I need to set up a TikTok so I can
Big
get on this TikTok.
Big. Yes, the weekend before Labor Day, Kamara. Yeah, the weekend before Labor Day. Yup, the chef, the masseuse, and then we're gonna have some other stuff going on. Disha in charge of the games. We're gonna have adult games.
I don't know. You want adult game?
Some prizes. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I need
adult games. But you guys want adult games? I don't miss.
It depends. It depends on who wants it, who don't want it.
Yeah. There's a spin the bottle in my closet.
In the bottle? Is that a game? Like an actual game?
Yeah.
You don't just use a random bottle? It's an actual game?
It has the little shot glasses and it has
Oh,
the little thing.
wow. Good night, Elijah.
Leave like that's pretty long.
He leaves me alone all day long. I get on here, he sits right there in my face, staring at me. Why? He's not around me all day long. He'll come in, check on me. Hi, beautiful. How are you? You good? You fine? Okay, bye. That's what he'll do. He'll just come, check up on me, make sure I'm good, go back in his room. I don't see him for like 2-3 hours later. You okay? Yes. Go back in his room. Right now, he was here for like a whole hour. Just sitting there. I don't know why. Just sitting there, just like this, staring at me. I don't get it.
You be like, oh.
I don't understand. What was that like even when I'm on live any other time he's not around. I don't get why today was just so significant. I don't know.
I don't know. Did you promise him something?
Huh?
Did you promise him something?
No. Uh-uh. I ain't promised him nothing.
Did you forget to feed him?
Did you see that boy? Never.
I don't know.
I wouldn't, even if I did, he wouldn't.
Did you eat all of the treats yesterday from him, and that's why he's just a little perturbed?
I don't buy them.
No, I'm saying the treats. Did you eat all of the treats from him, the apple slices, and he might just be a little upset?
Oh, I threw them out. I threw them out because I had one, he had one, and then I cut one in half. He had a half, I had a half, and I threw the rest out.
He was a little perturbed.
Should I throw it out?
Yeah,
Probably, because they were good, but we don't need them.
He
We
wanted
don't
them.
need them.
He wanted them.
We don't need them.
He wanted them.
I stopped buying all of that. I'm serious. I'm in beast mode. Like how I was like last year, the beginning of last year, I won a transformation contest and everything. I'm not playing.
He wanted them. I wanted them. I was secretly eating them through you guys.
So my cousin made me some candy apples, but they were it wasn't the whole apple. She cut them in slices, and one of them was cookie and cream, and the other one was strawberry crunch. And then it was a little tiny container with like a dipping sauce, but the dipping sauce was cheesecake.
It looks good, you
Throw
guys.
it away. I had to. It was so sweet. As I was eating it, I was like, oh, I feel 10 pounds. I feel the 10 pounds. I threw them away because that was dangerous. I can't keep that here. That was dangerous.
It looked
It was
good, you guys.
I was like, what made you make this? Like, because I don't want to eat regular candy apples. Because regular candy apples is like sticky and stuff like that. No. This candy apple was not sticky. It was like the candy was more like a chocolate on it, like a white chocolate. And when she added the strawberry crunch, it was still an actual crunch. And then when you dip it in the cheesecake was like it was like a dipping sauce, but it was like a thick cheese. It was, oh my god, I can't even talk about it no more. I'm mad. I threw it out.
One of them looked like, I guess it was a strawberry crunch. It looked like the ice cream.
Yeah, that's what it. Yeah,
It looked good. I was like, oh, That looked good.
Listen, Nat, you come to the retreat. I'll get my cousin to make them.
Mm.
She wanted me to taste it because it was something new that she was trying. So she wanted me to taste it, so she can get feedback. It just so happened that I'm on my like beast mode kick. I was like, okay, I'll try it. It was banging though. It was really good, but it was super duper sweet. And when you start blocking your I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'm a snacker and I can snack all the time. But once I started going into my beast mode, I stopped the snacks and I would eat like maybe popcorn or pretzels or, crackers or something like that. So that I'm not eating cookies and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So being that I haven't had that it's been over 30 days now. It was so sweet. Like I had to keep sipping my water. Like
Mhm.
it was so sweet, but it was so good. It was just so good.
It looks good.
It was good. I'm like, what made you make this? What made you make that? Like I just kept saying it. Like, what made you make it? It was so good. But yeah, she had the cookie and cream and the strawberry one, and it was banging. She makes other stuff too, but I mean, I think that was something new that she wanted to do. She makes a lot of other stuff. She went to school for that. So I'll have her making something for the retreat. She actually is not like my son's graduation on Sunday. I got another lady making a red velvet cake because she's like queen of red velvet cake. She is queen of red velvet. So she's gonna make my son's graduation cake. So my son didn't have his cap and gown. I ordered it back in March, and the cap and gown kind of sort of was like null and void. We didn't know where it was. Every time we kept calling the place, they didn't want to answer. We emailed, they didn't answer. So then I called the school, like, your vendor is not answering. What do we do? And they didn't even get a answer from them. Like, they were even calling. So she was like, well, if you don't hear anything by Friday, I said, no, we're not waiting until Friday. Because if I wait until Friday and my son don't have a cap and gown, then we're stuck over the weekend and his graduation is Sunday. So no, you're gonna handle this before that because it's your vendor. Because her thing was, we're not the vendor. She said, we don't have anything to do with that. We don't take your money. No, I know what a vendor is, but it looks bad on you because you guys referred it to us. You guys made a whole website on your page with their information. So you got to handle that. And so she called me this morning and she was like, we got in touch, but you should have it by Friday. And I was like, ma'am, didn't we speak about this already? I don't want it on Friday. I don't want it on Friday. I need it tomorrow. And she's like, okay, I'll call you back. I'll call you back. I called a friend that's a lawyer. And the friend that's a lawyer made some phone calls. And next thing you know, 2 hours later, I get an email saying your stuff will be here tomorrow. But my son's stuff, but the thing is, why did I have to go through that? I ordered the cap and gown in March. His graduation is May 23rd. I ordered this March something. So why did I have to go through all of this? Just, because I got real nervous about this. Real nervous. And you gotta steam it, you know what I'm saying? What if it didn't fit? Like, you just got to make wiggle room just in case something happens. And if you're telling me by Friday and I got to sit around and wait for this on Friday, that's not a good thing. So yeah, they found a way to send it out, but I looked them up on like the Better Business Bureau. Their ratings is low. I don't understand why the school chose this vendor. Maybe they have a connection with them. Maybe they've been using them for years. I don't know. But every platform I looked at with their name on it, the reviews were so low. Like low meaning like 1.2, 1.8. Like everybody was saying how, horrible the service was. You can't call them because they don't answer. You can't email, they don't answer. Even if you go on their social media and leave a message, they block their not blocked it, but they stopped the comment. So you can't even leave a comment. It was just horrible. It was so bad because what do you do in that case? I just made some phone calls and I got the email right before we came on here. I got the email. I feel better. And my son wasn't worried though. I think I took all the worry for him. He was like, yeah, I just want my cabby gown. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, like, bruh, you almost didn't have a cabby gown. Yeah, I know. Like he's like that. He's so mellow. My son is so mellow. He's not like me. I get mad. But he's so mellow. He's like, don't worry about it. It's okay. Everything will be fine. I'm not like that. I don't know where he get that from. I don't know where he get that from. Because I'm not like that. His father's not like that. And he's very mellow. I told him and his girlfriend, make sure you get your hair done. And this is a college boy. And here I am taking up like as if he's like in high school again or elementary school. And I'm steady saying, well, we need to go here and we need to go there. And he's like, Ma, I got this. I'm going to get my hair done. Ma, I already know what I'm wearing. I'm like, oh. But, okay, well, I need to do this and I need to do that. And I'm like, I keep forgetting he's a man now. Like, let him handle his business.
It's a motherly instinct.
Yeah, the crazy thing is I actually let go of him when he started going to college. I actually let go. I had to. Not only did I had to let go, I had to realize he's older and I wanted him to be independent. I wanted him to learn how to do things on his own. And I'm so glad I did that because apparently a lot of the kids had their parents do their financial aid. They had their parents do like paperwork and stuff. And I would tell him, no, if you need help, that's one thing. But at least try. And I always told him to do that. Try it first. At least fill it out. It's your information. You would know that. Not everybody should know that. So he would do it. He would fill it out. And then one year, I think his sophomore year, he said, Ma, they think I'm crazy because I'm the only one filling out my own paperwork. Like everybody else need help. And I'm the only one filling out my paperwork. You're independent. You don't need nobody else to fill out your paperwork. So let them do that. But that's not what you're doing. So I'm glad I did that. He washes his own clothes. He even washes mine. And he's the only one I would have wash my clothes. Because he like his clothes like how I like mine. Smelling good. So yeah, he washes clothes extremely well. I want him to grow up to be a very independent man that take care of his family and cook, clean, work, change diapers. No time soon, but you know what I mean. Change diapers, and I want him to be able to do all of that. And I think I did a good job. I deserve a pat on my back because he's graduating college now. 3.8 GPA.
Dean's list.
And nothing less, because that's what I was on to, being with. Nothing less. I'm not gonna lie. I think my son academic his academics got way better when he started going with his girlfriend. His girlfriend is one of those perfectionists. Like if she gets A minus, she get upset.
What's this one?
She don't do that. What can I do to change this? I can't do this. I can't. Yeah. And so I guess that kind of rubbed off on him because what happened, it was one year he was telling me he had got a certain grade and he was like, I don't like this. So I said, well, talk to the professor, see if you can get extra work, extra help, whatever. And he did. And the same thing happened this semester as he did he took biology. I don't know why, because his major is criminal justice. I think he didn't have anything else for his major, so he just took something for the credits. That's what I believe he did. I don't know.
Yeah, because usually, well, forensic science is usually our sciences.
I don't know. But he took the biology class, and he was kind of, after he took the class, he was mad he took the class. But he said the professor was very hard, and he said he didn't do so well on one of the tests. And I said the only thing you can do is talk to him, talk to the professor, and see what he say because it's your last semester. If you fail, that's not a good thing. It's not an option right now. You did so well all the other semesters. Your last one? This makes no sense. But he was really, really, really struggling with this class. And he did. He spoke to the professor. The professor said, you know what? Make a drawing. It was a topic. He had to make a drawing or an essay from the topic. I don't know what the topic was, but I can imagine what it is because I saw the painting. When I saw the painting, it took my breath away. It was gorgeous. And I could kind of know what the topic was. And I said, this is what it looked like. It looks like technology is taking over the world. He had a little robot hand holding a businessman. He got an A. He turned that 56 to an 88, but that's not his final grade. The 88 is not his final grade. After he took his other scores came in and went up to an A. So he did extremely well. I was so excited. And that's all I said, that's all you can do is at least talk to them. Talk to the professor. Because I used to do it. Like, I'm having problems. Can I get extra help or something? And he did. He did the instead of doing the essay, he said he did the drawing. And the thing about it is my son can draw. He just don't like it. He says he doesn't like it. He says it's not something he wants to do. But you saw it, Disha, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do it look like he know how to draw or don't? Mm-hmm. Exactly. It looks like he's a professional, but he doesn't want to do it. He don't want to do anything with it. And I'm like, but you are so good. He won a contest in high school, and they put his drawing is still in the school because he won this contest, and they hung it up in the school. And I'm like, that's a great honor. He got a certificate and everything. That's a great honor. Yeah, but I don't want to draw. I'm like, what? I don't know where he got it from either. But then again, I do graphs. I don't draw. But I love doing graphs. So maybe it's in the family. I don't know. But he did an excellent job. Excellent job.
Yeah, it was nice.
I know the professor was like, because it's not a class that you draw, so I know the professor was looking like, what? He's not even an art major? No. He, he in criminal justice.
Okay, I'll definitely messed up this buttonholes.
All right, I'm going to take it down. I have 2 rows left because I had to fix my little situation. So I have 2 rows left and then I'm done. Yep. I'm excited. This is going to be done tonight.
Yeah, and my buttonholes is big enough for Mickey to fit through.
That other one was fine. I don't know why you did that. That other one was fine.
I'm gonna still give it to her, so she'll have the 2 diaper covers.
How much do you take of these?
I don't think you need to take that now with the ginger. You still feel
I
pain,
finished the ginger.
and you still feel pain.
It just feels, it doesn't feel what I felt when I first started taking it. But I still feel something. Like I'm able to swallow better. But I still feel something.
I say get another cup of tea.
I say I'm going to bed. Maybe tomorrow. That's too much. That stuff was nasty. That's why I took this.
Okay.
I drink it in the morning.
Okay.
Mm-mm. That's an acquired taste.
It is not.
That's a taste that.
Bobby Nat, could you please tell her? Well, I don't know if they drink it, but ginger tea is not that bad. Yeah, maybe even some lemon ginger, red. She needs to drink it a little bit more often. It might help you breathing when you're working out. Drink it, get used to it, and you can start doing your walking.
Ginger does not help you.
Open up your chest.
It doesn't open up your lungs.
Why not?
It's for digestion.
You'll be all right. Tell him. That's a ginger ale.
Now I could do ginger ale, but I was scared of the soda because I don't drink soda. And then you already have the burning in here. Soda is not a great idea. And I don't drink soda anymore, so that would not be a great idea for me. So, and I have it in there. You know how when you buy food and you get a free soda? We got a whole lot of soda in there because they don't drink soda. Not even my son. We don't drink soda. We drink water. Water. That's where I drink water. Yeah. All right. Good night. No one asked any questions, but yeah. Oh, I tried. I was trying to help everybody. No one asked questions, but we had a good crocheting chat.
Yeah.
All right. You guys have a good night.
Good night.
Thanks for coming on.